Let's unbox a brand new Milwaukee 2566-22 quarter-inch high-speed cordless ratchet. We moved away from the regular fuel versions of the cordless ratchets in favor of the new high-speed ones that we're putting on the trucks because these are so much more popular, because they're so much faster than the previous lineup of the fuel ratchets, and there's a few improvements that you're really going to find interesting that makes these far more practical, much friendlier to use, and overall a better option than the previous version of the fuel ratchets. Because this is an M12 tool, it comes with the 12 volt only charger, unlike the M18 kits that come with the multi-volt charger that charge both the 12 and the 18 volt batteries. This guy here just has a charging port for the 12 volt batteries. I really wish that Milwaukee would just make the multi-volt charger, because what happens is after you buy enough of these kits, you've got more chargers than you can shake a stick at, and what do you do with all your 12 volt chargers then? I don't know. So there's usually a glut of chargers and these nice bags that they come with too. These are really handy actually for a number of things. If you're not keeping your tools in them, these are really good. If you're into handgunning at all, these are great storage and carry cases for your guns when you take them to the range, because they zip up nice. And they have a really handy handle right there, and just pick them up and go. Throw your gun in there with a few magazines, maybe some cleaning supplies, your hearing protection. You can make a nice little range kit for yourself using these. So there's a little there's an additional function you can have for the bags, because no doubt you're going to have way too many bags when you buy enough of these tools. There's the bare tool. The great design improvement that Milwaukee made for these is the head on these is much, much, much smaller than on the previous version of their ratchets. One of the big complaints with their fuel ratchets was the head was way too big, and it was clunky. It was a significant percentage larger than this one, and it was tough to get in tight spots. So sometimes people would opt for the snap-on cordless ratchet over the Milwaukee simply because the head on the snap-on one was more compact. Well, that problem goes away with this version of the ratchet. I'm so happy to see it, because now this is categorically the preferred ratchet in the industry. The body is also slightly shorter than the previous versions. So between those two design improvements, you have a level of practicality now on this new high-speed ratchet that they simply did not have in the previous fuel versions of the ratchet. I was very happy to see an improvement on this kit where, in contrast to the previous kits that had only one battery, this kit comes with two 2.0 amp hour batteries. So an upgrade to the kit in the batteries it comes with, and I'm happy to see that. It has a single light there, and there's a trigger lock right there. So it usually is on when you take it out of the box. Just make sure you switch that off, and then has a very nice, easily controllable variable speed lever type trigger here. And you can go real slow on this guy if you want. And with a lot of control, gradually increase the speed until you're at full speed. It still has the reverse switch up here on the head, which I was kind of bummed out about because there's one downside to putting a reverse switch on a ratchet here, and that is if you're backing something off and you're in a tight space and the head then backs up against an object here, you can't then get yourself out of that pickle that you put yourself into. So how then, if you're backing up, and now you're jammed up against here, how do you then switch to forward to either give yourself some more space or get the bolt of the nut off? It's a heck of a predicament that you'll find yourself in from time to time. I really wish they put a reverse switch somewhere on the body to eliminate that problem, but be that as it may, it's really the only downside that I can find to this particular design. The specs on this are 35 foot-pounds of torque, and the previous version has 40 foot-pounds. You're going to give up some torque for the increase in speed. That's just the way science works when you calculate torque versus speed. And the specs on this and the 3/8 one are exactly the same except for the weight. This one's 2.1. Hold on, let me double check, make sure I got this right. This 1/4-inch one, for some reason, weighs slightly more than the 3/8. This one's 2.7 pounds, and the 3/8 is 2.1 pounds. And of course, the drive size is different. Here, this is 1/4-inch, the other one's 3/8. But other than that, the specs are the same body size, shape, and style, and same power specs. Also in the kit is some documentation. It has the manuals here for using the charger and the ratchet. And it also has this nice piece of marketing material that has the entire lineup of their M12 product line. And their M18 product line. So this side here has all of the 18-volt tools, which is extensive and growing constantly. And then on this side here, it has the 12-volt tool lineup, which also is growing all the time. It's great. It gives you something to look at and dream about and plan for when you're building out your tool collection. The RPM goes from 0, obviously, at rest, to 450 RPM, which is a great improvement over the previous version, which maxes out at 200 RPM. Who's the ideal consumer for these ratchets? I normally don't recommend cordless power tools for new technicians or technicians who don't yet have the commitment to their careers. And I would normally recommend that the folks who have committed to being a technician as their career or have been in it a few years and are looking to upgrade and gain some efficiencies after they have built their base set of skills are great candidates for tools like this. But I'll make an exception in my recommendation on these ratchets. They're not stupid expensive like some of the large impact kits are. You're not going to spend the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the ratchets that you will spend on their other power tool line. But still, if you're brand new, just getting into the field, I still recommend holding off on cordless power tools because they are expensive. And your main focus should be on building your skill set to the point where you will gain enough efficiency by using cordless power tools so that you can earn more money. But having said that, I'll say this. You don't have to wait as long, say, at buying a cordless ratchet because you'll gain efficiencies right away. With these kinds of tools, it's a matter of gaining speed more than anything, and you don't need a tremendous amount of skill to use a cordless ratchet that you don't already have if you're using a regular hand ratchet. And I think that for the efficiencies you gain, these are really good tools to get into, I would say, within your first year or so of being a technician. But still, if you're just starting out, stay with your hand tools. Stay with some air-powered tools as well, because while you will gain some efficiency, you will also save yourself a lot of money, because air tools are much less expensive than the battery-powered cordless tools. This one here retails for about $400 on our tool trucks. You can buy them for less, obviously, at Home Depot or on Amazon. But be warned, if you buy Milwaukee power tools from unauthorized dealers like Amazon and eBay retailers, and if you need service after the sale down the line, Milwaukee does not honor the receipts from Amazon or eBay retailers as proof of purchase. So you are out of luck when it comes to needing warranty service. Purchase from an authorized dealer like we are, and we will help you out with any tool that you purchase from us for the warranty life of that tool. In addition, these guys are terrific ways to start earning you money right away, because you will gain a lot of time because of the additional speed that you're going to realize from using this ratchet. And when you gain time, and when you can work faster and more efficiently when you're flagging hours for a living, that results in saving a few minutes per car, a few cars per day. That's how many more cars are you going to get to work on per week, per month, per year. So a tool like this, once you get good with it and you're able to realize its full advantage and benefit, will actually put money in your pocket. So thank you so much for watching. Keep watching the channel, because we've got a whole bunch of new stuff coming down the line, including some other unboxing videos where we look at the Milwaukee 2-piece, 3/8 and 1/2-inch impact kit. We do some more toolbox and tool cart review videos, and we've got some awesome tools in the haul videos where we go through shipments that we've received to restock 2 tool trucks simultaneously. So I know you're going to enjoy those videos. So do me a favor, click down here now to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, use a tool. Don't be one.